refusing to wear masks, says. And politicians getting caught grabbing ass, says. She's driving it home with Patti Vasquez.
I am so happy today, and I don't even mind that it was 66 degrees yesterday, and now it's chilly and breezy, and man, those winds have been crazy for the last, 18 hours or so, so I hope that everything in your world is secure and has not been decimated by these winds. We are fortunate that it's been just gusty and, of course, not devastating, so I hope that all is well where you are. We have a fun show today, and, of course, a conversation and about anything that's on your mind. Please give us a call to jump in anytime. 773-763-WCPT. That's 773-763-9278. I'm excited because that opening song that you hear every single day by Steve Goodie, we are going to have the singer-songwriter with us at 5:45 to share some of the music he has for the holiday season. And it's just, I'm in a good mood about the holidays. I had a lovely lunch with a neighbor. Thank you, Neighbor Pete, for a great conversation and some lovely gifts. It was a surprise, and you didn't have to. And you know what? It is great to be surprised that way. And so, with that in mind, I want to let you know that we have some great gifts to give away to you every single day, to listeners. We have something every day, all the way through New Year's Eve. And so you got to stay tuned. You got to join us every day. And it's not going to be a caller this time, like caller number 4, number 5. I want you to join our conversation because I tell you every day, it's your conversation. So jump in, and what we're going to do is, I think we'll do this at 5:30. So I'm going to give you a little bit of time to think about it. After 5:30, when I let you know to join us, I would love for you to call in. And today, so we're going to do a topic and give me a little story, a little background on something, and we're going to pick from the callers that join our conversation. We're just going to pick one of those stories, one of those listeners, and give you a prize. And today's prize is going to be North Branch Fried Chicken, one of our wonderful neighbors here on the Northwest side. We have a $50 gift certificate for you, and they do catering. They have great sandwiches. They've got great barbecue, incredible specials, and of course, above all, they've got their great fried chicken. Oh, and they also have their gift baskets. You can get their barbecue sauce, their honey barbecue sauce, some of their seasonings. So visit them. I have a great surprise for you right now, actually. They have a wonderful event coming up on Saturday. They have a holiday event. They're going to have vendors from all over the area, and you can stop by and do some of your holiday shopping. So that's going to be this Saturday at North Branch Fried Chicken. That's 5481 Northwest Highway, and we are excited. The Jefferson Park Sunday Market is collaborating with them on this event, which, by the way, then we also have the Jefferson Park... I've got to get my baseball hat. We have our Jefferson Park Sunday Market on Sunday at the Copernicus Center. So we're really excited about that. So it's a little pop-up event this Saturday from noon to 5. That's Saturday, December 18th at 5481 Northwest Highway for their pop-up holiday event. They're going to have folks from the Papadella's Pasta, Right Creation, U.S.-born books. They've got Alicia Sweet Treats and Things, just to name a few of the vendors that will be there on Saturday from noon to 5. And we also, of course, then, as I mentioned, have the Jefferson Park Sunday Market coming up at Copernicus Center. The vendors, I believe, there's going to be so many of the vendors that we have throughout the summer will be joining us, and I'll be volunteering. Hopefully, I should be able to be at North Branch Fried Chicken, but I will definitely be at Copernicus Center. You can check out Block Club Chicago's story about the event coming up. So that's going to be this Sunday, the 19th, at the Copernicus Center from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And Brian's Brian's calling in. Let me get Brian real quick on the line. Hey, Brian, what's on your mind today? Happy Thursday.
How are you, Patty?
I'm in a good mood. What's on your mind?
So am I.
Yay.
Well, if I may just have a minute. First, I'd like to mention a song by Trini Lopez, If I Had a Hammer. I'm at UCLA from 1963. Mm-hmm. Sadly, Trini Lopez passed away recently. And I would just like to say that if it's true that the good die young, then Jeff Bezos, Donald Trump, and if possible, the even more maniacal Republican Senator Tom Cotton of Arkansas will all live forever.
You went a little... Yes. All right. That's the evil do seem to carry on. I just hate thinking about. I follow your thought there. Your train of thought. Thank you for that. What else is on your mind, Brian?
Oh, that was all. Just checking in with you, and hope you have a wonderful.
Absolutely, Brian. And stay tuned every day for... Brian, I didn't even tell you what today's topic will be for winning one of our prizes. I think today we'll start positive. It's going to change every day, but today I want to find out after 5:30 what folks, their favorite side dish. So if you're interested in it, we have a great gift card to give away from North Branch Fried Chicken. So I know that you live all the way in Joliet, but we got some great chicken over here on the Northwest side. All right, Brian?
Well, thank you very much, Patty.
Absolutely. We'll talk to you again soon. And, we have so many favorite listeners. Like, there are favorites among listeners, amongst each other. And Judy is at the top of the list, I think, for many of you. Judy from Niles, how are you doing today?
Hi. I've been angry forever about, oh, wow. There we go. Mm-hmm. Got it out. I've been angry about the voting rights for a long time, and that's what's been doing at me forever. But the one thing that's making me happy today is that I've been checking the paper for the sunset.
Yes.
And it's gone back 2 whole minutes from last week already. So we're on our way back up, at least in the afternoon.
Yes.
And I won't have to be running around the house and getting you first on the radio and then on the... if I can't keep it in the radio, then I have my husband try to get in Facebook, and it's going in and out on us.
Oh, boy. Well, I hear you on that, yes. As we head...
I've enjoyed listening to everyone else, and I have to tell all of the people that call in. I love it. I think we're all hooked into some main brain somewhere. Because so many of the things that people say, I go, oh, my gosh, that's exactly what I think of that.
Yep.
And I feel so satisfied or I don't know, warm or happy or something about this group that we have going here.
It's comfort, isn't it?
Wonderful.
It's comfort.
It is.
It is.
And by the way, Trini Lopez was one of my favorites. I was not the kind that got crushes very easily. I always thought they're just people, and I like their music. But he was just so cute, and he worked so hard at his... I read an article on him, and they said even though there was only like 3 people in the house, he would go out and give it his all. And I thought, now that's the kind of person for me.
There you go.
I just loved him.
Oh, that's so sweet. And I there is something to it, though, Judy, about, knowing that you're not alone when it comes to a lot of these issues. And, I think that we help each other in these conversations find the way to talk to others. And as we head into the holidays, and maybe you have relatives that don't think the way you do. And
I have.
Right?
I have.
Right. And we know that if no matter what happens there, we can all reconvene after those exchanges and go, oh, my God, can you believe what my uncle said to me? Or my nephew is out of his mind, and we can talk about them right in front of their faces on the radio. That's what I do.
We can, although they have skipped town because they don't want to pay the taxes in Illinois. And I said, well, listen, I get pretty good bang for my bucks.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave here. Boy, I have the best snow removal and the best all sorts of things. I can't complain.
Oh, I got to tell you, Judy,
very much.
I'm a fan of Niles. I love the town. I do. You've heard me talk about this before. Not just.
I know. My son tells me that he's on the computer a lot more, and he said he's found out that our snow removal people actually go give talks in other places to tell them how to do it because we're so good at it.
There's so many things that Niles does right, and I'm a fan. Ever since I was a kid, whether it was going to the Leaning Tower Y, or that pool over by the Jerry's Fruits and Vegetables, or the Oak Mill Mall, taking the free bus. I've told you the stories about all this Golf Mill Mall. It's kind of it was an adventure for us to get on that free bus and feel free when we were 12 or 13 years old. Can you believe that?
Yeah,
I was 12.
My son used it on occasion. And when my father died and she moved back to Niles from Des Plaines, she took it also because she never learned to drive.
Oh.
And so for several years when she was still pretty ambulatory, she used the free bus quite a bit.
It was great. It's still going, right? I think they've changed their routing, but it still goes, right?
I'm pretty sure it's still around. I learned to drive in Niles because, well, they dragged me here kicking and screaming, but I ended up staying and liking it because it's always been so good for me, and they've always been there for me. I've called, whatever I needed, and generally I have a little problem with the tree guy. But other than that.
That tree guy, gonna have to have a word with him. Judy, I'm gonna bring somebody on right now who's on hold from Elk Grove Village. Mary, Judy, Mary. Mary,
oh my God, you made my dream come true. Judy and Patty at the same time. Judy and
Mary, if you're my sister's name is Mary. Mary, if you're worried about my bed linens, as most people are, I have not changed them again, but I have been changing the pillowcases with great regularity, so you'll be happy about that.
Well, you inspired me. I went out and I bought new sheets, and then I bought a new mattress topper, and that is what because this mattress topper is heavy, that is what myself and I think one of my strapping young sons are going to help me do this weekend. So I, too, am going to spend my weekend changing my sheets.
It's so nice. I got one of those puffy ones, and that made the bed. My husband always complained I had it too hard of a mattress, but now that we put that soft puffy thing on top, he likes it much better.
That's what we're going to do. Yeah, I've been all about the sleep lately, and my sheets, and I love it when you call. I love it.
It's so nice to get in bed with brand new clean sheets.
Oh, yes.
Pleasures of life.
Cozy, especially when it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
When it's cold, you want to get in there and you just want to snuggle down. So I'm really looking forward to changing my sheets this weekend.
And I think of you.
I love it.
And I think you're right. We are all of the same mindset. Like we all have passions for the same things, and we learn a little bit from each of us.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed the audience.
Exactly.
All different ages, all different backgrounds, and some place along the line we're linked into something.
I think you're right, Judy. I think you are.
You guys are going to make me cry. This is such a wonderful feeling of our WCPT family that extends beyond the walls of the studio, and I'm just bathed in warmth. I love this.
Well, it's true. It's true with Brian and Jim and Roosevelt. And Judy
and Dave. Don't forget Dave from Hoffman Estates.
Dave. I
Steve.
Forget, and Steve. I love Steve too. Yes, the regular crew.
The regulars. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, like the little rascals. Sure.
Okay, so let's stay on bedding for a second. So so you guys both like to have something to get warm, right? Do you either one of you use electric blankets? Because I'm a big fan of my electric blanket.
I have one, but it's gotten so old it doesn't work very well. So I have a little heating pad that I put down by my feet.
Oh,
that's smart.
And then I warm that all up before I get in.
I was telling Lady B that my heat has been out the entire winter.
Oh, no.
It just got fixed today, and we've had a very mild winter, you know, and my kids were all complaining. I said, this builds character. Put a sweater on. But it inspired me to buy them all electric blankets for the winter.
Yeah.
So in case,
Our heat went out, too. What is this? We have practically a whole new furnace down there, but fortunately it was that warm spell. And, it didn't get too cold in here.
Just same with us, yeah.
A lot. So I talked to my friend Steve Shapiro over at Apt Electronics, and he was telling me that people are replacing. He thinks it's the wear and tear of everyone being home, and it's because we've replaced our dishwasher, water heater. I think both of our air conditioners because we were running it. We were home all day. I think that's part of it for some people.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, we've been going to Apt since it was on Milwaukee Avenue back in the city.
Yep, wasn't it first in Niles, and then it was in Morton Grove, and now it's in Glenview.
It used to be on Milwaukee Avenue in the city.
Oh, that's right.
That's where we first went. My husband and I were dating, and he needed a TV, and it was the weekend, and Polk Brothers wouldn't let him walk out with it because they said they had to check his credit on a weekend. So we walked over to Apt, or drove over, I think, and I said, you know what, they were going to check yours, but I said, I have my checkbook. Let me try. And I told Apt here, I paid for it, and they said, okay. And we walked out with it. And I said, aren't you going to check on my, I had good credit, but they said, no, we trust you. And out we went. And we've been there, people ever since.
See, that's all it takes is one good customer service.
We were thrilled when they moved out to Niles, because when we moved into the house we're in now, we just had everything delivered right here, and they were here right away in the morning because we were the first stop, because we were only, 6 blocks from them. So it was great. My stoves, my refrigerators, my everything comes from them.
There you go.
I got to change my appliances.
Generator.
Yep. Yeah, if you need somebody, I got my guy. My guy is Steve Shapiro, Mary. If you need, yep.
I knew the mom and dad.
Yep. They're wonderful.
And where are they out of? Are they an app?
Apt is they're in Glenview.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right straight out Milwaukee Avenue.
Exactly. Oh, you guys, this is a wonderful conversation. I love
You made my dream come true, Patty.
Let's do it again soon.
Okay.
All right.
Everyone stay warm.
I'll talk to you both later. And if you want to call back during our contest after 5:30, please do. I would love, you're welcome to.
Could you
Everyone,
give me back to Lady B a minute?
Yeah, absolutely. I did that right. Stand by.
That's enough for you, Patty.
Love you, Mary. Love you, Judy.
Bye.
I'm going to take a break here. When we come back, we'll take some more calls. 773-763-9278. That's 773-763-WCPT. You've all put me in such a wonderful mood. I'm going to carry this. You know what? Mental picture of this magical moment with Mary and Judy and all of our wonderful WCPT listeners. Right after this.
If your family depends on your income and something happened to you, what would happen to them? You need life insurance, and SelectQuote can help you get it at a price you can afford.
SelectQuote found Jacob, 40, who's in excellent health, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for only $19 a month.
Not in perfect health? Don't worry.
SelectQuote found Tanya, 40, who has type 2 diabetes, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for only $32 a month.
We shop companies like Protective, Prudential, American General, and others to find you the company with the best rates. Give your family the security they need at a price you can afford.
For your free quote, call 1-800-519-0449. That's 1-800-519-0449. Or go to SelectQuote.com. That's 1-800-519-0449.
SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Get full details on the example policies at SelectQuote.com/commercials. Your premium could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
Hey, Ray Magliozzi here. I don't know about you, but my car could use a few upgrades. I mean, the 8-inch tear in the driver's seat does have sentimental value since my butt has molded to fit it, but I'm ready to move on. My solution? eBay Motors. They've got all the right parts at the right prices. 122 million of them, from seat covers to whole new seats. When I get that new seat, I think I'll put the old one in the living room, right next to the minivan seats, or as we call it, the sectional. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
This is WCPT 820, where facts matter.
Hold on one second. I'm trying to fit. I know Lady B told. Oh, here it is. I got it.
Every Christmas song, every Yuletide carol that has ever come along, that's not quite true. We present one more to you. Mendel the reindeer reported for work on the 24th night of December. Mendel had come all the way from New York, clutching an overnight letter saying Dasher was sick and a desperate Saint Nick needed somebody healthy instead. But Santa didn't hire Mendel. He took a reindeer named Fred.
Mendel, 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 Mendel.
Mendel, 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 Mendel. What do you know about Christmas anyway?
What do you know?
Oy vey. Mendel said, Santa Claus, why'd you reject me so blatantly, anti-Semitically? But Santa said,
Mendel, that's simply not true. Just look around here, we're all Jewish too. You know Herschel and Harry and Larry and Tevye,
Lenny and Izzy and Yanko and Edna.
Jewish reindeer, one and all, each one of them is.
They just changed their Hebrew names
to make it in showbiz.
Even Rudolph.
That is Mendel the Reindeer, Steve Goodie and Bradley Tassel. That's written by Steve Goodie and Jacob Cantor, and Steve will be joining us a little bit. That's from their album, A Kvetchmas Christmas, Kvetchmas Carol, Christmas Meets Hanukkah. So you can find them online, and they'll have some virtual shows, and Steve Goodie will tell us more about that when we have him on in just a little bit. Robert, I'm sorry, I don't know if you wanted to join the conversation with Judy while she was on the air, but you wanted to chime in a little bit about a neighborhood that you enjoy. Hey, Robert?
Yes, hi.
Hi, what's on your mind, Robert?
Hey, first time calling your show, but I love your happy, upbeat attitude.
Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad that somebody likes it. Some people find it, a little much, but I appreciate that. Thank you.
And I consider myself part of the CPT family. I'm an avid listener.
Thank you for that.
So I grew up 4 blocks from Golf Mill, and I lived in Niles for 30 years. Now I live in Buffalo Grove. But I could talk about Niles all day.
Okay, so let's talk about Golf Mill then, because first of all, for folks who aren't aware, Golf Mill used to be an open-air mall. Do you remember the actual mill that they had there, that little pond?
Yeah, with the goldfish and
yes.
the turn, the mill, the big mill, and outdoor, and then they enclosed it.
Yeah,
so
it was never the same.
They enclosed it probably in the late 80s or the 90s.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Bargain Town over there across the street?
I remember Service Merchandise, but I don't remember Bargain Town.
Okay.
And the Toys R Us, obviously.
It used to be the bowling alley and the movie theaters.
Yes.
And there was a famous pizza place in the bowling alley called East Coast Pizza.
Mm.
And it's now Chasers on Milwaukee Avenue.
That's right.
And Bell in Niles.
See?
But I used to hop on the free bus with my downsized golf bag and take it to Tam Golf Course. The free bus was great.
Wasn't it? I loved that thing. I'm sure there are other communities.
My golf course.
Nice.
Remember Lawrence? Do you remember Lawrencewood Shopping Center? That was on the east side of Niles. Lawrencewood.
I don't remember Lawrencewood. I barely so I went to obviously the Golf Mill Mall. I think they had 3 the Golf Mill theaters. They had 3 theaters, and I loved it because they had that balcony. That was
that's where you went to make out with your boyfriend, right?
Not me. No, it wasn't. I actually was not that kind of kid. Neither in grade school or high school. It took me until I didn't blossom, as they say, until college, and by that time, I think it was already gone.
Well, at Oak Mill Mall you talked about,
yes.
Are you familiar with Minnelli Brothers?
I am.
Okay, I went to school with Lenny Minnelli, and then you mentioned Jerry Fruits next to the pool, Niles Pool.
Mm-hmm.
I went to school with the owner of Jerry Fruits, and they were the Riegers, and I went to both. I went to Maine North and Maine East.
Oh, really? You had to transfer?
Maine North closed.
Oh.
Maine North closed in
that's right.
1981. 1981, Maine North closed the same year Niles East closed, 1981.
Oh, you see, I don't even remember which. I always, so it was Maine East and Maine, and because it's all the. Oh, my friend Dan is messaging me. His dad worked at the Golf Mill Theater. Yeah, and actually, his dad also worked. I believe they worked at there was a Morton Grove. Remember when the Morton Grove Theater became a dollar theater? There's all these places.
Yeah,
yep.
For sure. I think both theaters was the same owner, the Finks.
I think so. Yeah, I think you're right.
And there used to be a driving range and miniature golf course right over there by Four Flags called Finks Link. Right over by there's St. Isaac Joe's School over there off of Golf Road, Golf and Milwaukee.
Yep, my friend Dan says yes. You're right about the Finks. I golfed. There used to be a golf course at Milwaukee and Devon where Blaze Burgers is now. Actually, it was a Kentucky Fried Chicken when I was a kid. And behind that was a miniature golf course where I believe the dispensary in the neighborhood. I don't know if that's Consume, but the dispensary over there is now where the little miniature golf, where there's an apartment building there and everything. See, we could do this all day. I got to run, Robert, but I will definitely be taking a trip down memory lane again.
One last thing.
Absolutely.
I'm a big fan of Roosevelt. A shout out to Roosevelt. I hope to meet him someday. I agree with everything he always say. I love that guy. Roosevelt, Robert from Buffalo Grove. Take care. I hope to meet all you guys someday, okay? I feel like I'm part of the family. Love you guys.
When it's safe to do so, we are definitely doing a remote and gathering together. This is it. I love. All right, listeners, call in and tell me who your favorite callers are. That's awesome. Thanks, Robert. Take care, and hey, join us on any of the conversations we have for these prizes. We'll be giving away I think over a dozen prizes over the next week or so until New Year's Eve. So there's something for everybody. Okay, Robert.
Yes, great.
Talk to you soon. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for calling in. You guys, you're making me so happy. I'm going to take a break here, take a deep breath, and when we come back, let's set it up now. We have a gift certificate from North Branch Fried Chicken, and they have such great fried chicken. In addition to that, they also have incredible sides, like their beans and their slaw, and just great food. And it reminded me, of all the food that you're going to have at the holidays. What is your favorite side dish? We all have our, the big basic, whether it's going to be turkey or ham. What do you have to have? We all have that one thing that we've got to have. I'm not going to tell you mine in case I take yours. So it says the number is 773-763-WCPT. Again, that number 773-763-9278. Give us a call. Tell me what your favorite side is, and we'll be giving away a gift card, a $50 gift card to North Branch Fried Chicken. I think we're going to do it randomly because I don't want to say, I loved one person's story more than the other. I can't play favorites. So I'll just have to have Lady B pick a number between one and whatever number of callers we get. So call right now, 773-763-9278 for your chance to win, and tell us what's your favorite side. What's that? What? I don't know. I don't know what that means. You have to text me. Are you texting? Lady B, I don't know what that means. Okay, we'll be right back after this. I have to let you know about our contest rules when I come back in just a moment.
Joan Esposito, live, local, and progressive on WCPT Willow Springs is powered by ComEd. Lower your energy bills and reduce your carbon footprint with the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program.
You're listening to WCPT 820. Here's the latest Chicago traffic update.
In McHenry, Belvedere Road is closed between Highway 31 and Richmond Road with down power lines. In Libertyville, Rockland Road is closed between Riverside Drive and St. Mary's Road with down power lines there. South to Saba Lakeshore Drive, heavy from North Avenue down to the Chicago Avenue Light. Northbound bumper to bumper from Balbo up to the Oak Street Curve. Now if you're traveling in on to Edens, 40 minutes Lake Cook Road to the junction, hitting the brakes at Dempster. Kennedy outbound, 47 to the Split, 20 in the Express, hour 7 to the airport. Inbound from O'Hare, hour 2, 20 of that on in from the junction. Ike outbound crawling out to 25th Avenue. Circle to 390, an hour and 13. Stevenson outbound loaded up from DeSaba Lakeshore Drive to 355 and 57. The Ryan out to 95th and 35. That's traffic. I'm Mary DeBadges.
At Lowe's Winterfest, save on select appliance special values, plus free local delivery over $396. Home to any budget, home to any possibility. Appliance offer restrictions and other fees may apply. See store for details. Valid through 12/22/21, U.S. only.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter. the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
You're listening to WCPT 820 because facts matter.
I wanted to play some more Christmas music from my friends. Hold on a second, I'll do this. Oh, you know what? This is a good one, too. Let me get this one rolled up. Here we go. Oops, hold on. I think I'm playing two things at once. Let me make sure I got this right. Hold on. Let's go back to this.
Good morning, and welcome to your annual weather update. We've got several inches of frozen precipitation on the ground, and it's still coming down.
I'm playing them all at the same time, Lady B. What did I just do? Here we go. Nope, that's not it. Nope. I don't think I'm supposed to play that. Hold on a second. Let me... I pushed too many buttons again. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on a second. It's getting very warm in the studio. 773-763-WCPT 773-763-9278 is the number to call to join our contest, our conversation, and a chance to win a $50 gift certificate to North Branch Fried Chicken. Call right now and just tell me what your favorite side dish is for the holidays. I won't tell you mine because I don't want to take yours, but what do you have? What is the one thing you've got to have on your plate? And because I could ask you what you don't like the most, but I want to go with what's your favorite. What's that one thing? Because I have a couple, but you know, if you can't narrow it down to one, give me a couple, two, three. Contests running on WCPT 820 are open to listeners 18 or older and residents of the Greater Chicagoland, Northwest Indiana area. One entry per person, one winner per household. Void where prohibited by law. Listeners may only win or qualify to win once every 30 days. Complete rules are available on our website at WCPT820.com by clicking the contest tab. So that's I have to figure out what I did wrong here, Lady B. I'm sure it was. I wanted to share some. Hold on. If people could see how many keyboards I have in front of me and how many mice I have in front of me, you'd be like, yeah, I can see how Patty can't get that down. It's bad enough. I think it's Grandpa got run over by a reindeer, and they actually worked on this with the original author of the song. Grandma got run over by a reindeer, and we'll talk to Steve Goodie about that in just a little bit. So give us a call and let us know. By the way, I'm getting texts about Niles and Golf Mill Mall. I love that folks have wonderful memories about spending time there. God, hold on a second. Steve, oh my gosh, there's so many. Grandpa got run over by a lot of stuff. Grandpa got run over by a beer truck. Grandpa got run over by... Why is Grandpa getting run over by so many different things? And let me see. Grandpa, nope, let's see. I'm trying to find this in real time. I'll have to figure this out during the break and share more music with you. And that's from Steve Goodie and Brad Tassel's Happy Kvetchmas Christmas. Here, let's see. Oh, Grandpa got run over by a hybrid. That's why I can't remember it. Hold on.
It's quiet, and that turned out to be his final thought.
The driver did not see him coming till through the windshield Grandpa sailed.
She said at first she thought what hit her was just a giant flying cursing bag of kale.
Soon the whole town was a twitter with the cautionary tale,
speculating in a whisper, should the driver or the car be sent to jail? Grandpa got run over by a hybrid walking through the Whole Foods parking lot. Dang, he said that engine sure is quiet, as he dropped 3 jugs of soy milk that he just bought.
Again, that's Steve Goodie's Grandpa Got Run Over by a Hybrid. You can find the album that Steve Goodie and Bradley Tassel have in store for you for this holiday season. You can go to stevegoodie.com. That's GOODIE.com. A Kvetchmas Carol by Steve Goodie and Brad Tassel. So I'm excited. I really love that people are sharing their memories. More Niles and Golf Mill. I had my first date going to see Police Academy 2 in the balcony of the Golf Mill Theater. I didn't make out with someone. either until I was in my mid-20s. Oh, Mary, I'm the same way. I do remember going to the Pickwick Theater, and I had to be a freshman in high school, and I went to see a movie. Now, you can Google this name, because he actually went on to become, I believe, the CFO for the Miami Dolphins. You never know who you're dating. You don't know these people are going to go on and, be millionaires. He was just Steve Brockelman from my grade school, and Steve did the old, I'm not kidding you, Lady B, he did the old stretch and read. It was so like, I was like, okay, I guess this is happening. I didn't know how we rode our bikes to the theater, and then when he dropped me off at home, he wanted to give me a kiss, but like instead of it just like it would like just like the first date, and I'm 14 or 15, maybe no, I was 14. He came in for a kiss, and instead of just a kiss, he immediately like, started pushing my lips open with his tongue. It was so weird. So yeah, it's I don't know if he still works for the Miami Dolphins, but that's my memory of. So no, I was not making out in the balcony of the Golf Mill Mall, and I have a couple people are texting that they hung out in the balcony of the Golf Mill Mall and also did not make out there either. So it's all. Do folks not want to tell me about their sides? Are folks like, I don't know, it's too hard to tell you about my sides? 773-763-WCPT is our number. It's 773-763-9278. Just give me a call and tell me what your favorite side dish is for the holidays, because I want to give away this gift card to North Branch Fried Chicken, and I feel like everybody called in the first half hour and they're like, I don't know if I deserve it, I don't know if I want to do that. We've got some great prizes for the next a couple weeks during the holiday season for you. So I want to make sure I, give you a nice little, something a little fun for the holidays. There's so much going on. There's so much stress. This is our gift to you as some of the great Chicagoland business owners who want to show their gratitude for everyone that's been supporting them and getting through the holiday season. So give us a call at 773-763-9278 for an opportunity to win a gift card to North Branch Fried Chicken. And it's not, you can either get a meal, you can also get some catering, and we would love to give you that gift. And I'll tell you a little bit about the other companies, other great gifts that we'll be giving away over the next. You know what? If you're watching online, I am going to have an opportunity for our friends on Facebook to also win something, but. This is one, you do have to live in the Chicagoland area for some of these, because these are going to be delivered to you. I have some candles from Second City Candle. These will be, in the days to come, we'll be giving away gift baskets like this. Minocqua Brewing Progressive Beers is putting together a basket for you with some beers and T-shirts. Displays Theater coming up in the next few days. We're going to have a wonderful gift certificate plus free drinks and popcorn. Consume, which is one of our local dispensaries. Yes, we have something a little bit a new way of gifting folks. We've got Consume, which is you can go to all of them have these great Instagram pages. So if you want to go to Consume Cannabis to their Instagram account and follow what they're doing. Zoe Ludick is our friend over there at Consume. We've got Cindy is also Hungry Monkey Baking Company has some great treats for you, and they're gifting us with a Santa's favorite gift box, which is going to have chocolate chip cookies and banana bread, pumpkin bread. I'm sorry, it's chocolate chip. Banana bread's my favorite. And we've got triple chocolate brownies. We've also got, as I mentioned, the Second City Candle. Music Box Theater is going to have some gifts for us. Brew Burr, which is a family-owned on-demand alcohol delivery service. Oh, I know the folks over at Quincy Street Distillery that we are going to also catch up with a lot of these business owners and find out how they've been doing through the pandemic and going into 2022, what their plans are. Fire Department Coffee has also contributed a wonderful gift for our listeners. Valoria Coffee, Mr. Pop-Up Popcorn Kitchen, and that's just to name a few of the. Oh, and the Gale Street Inn. These are every single day. We'll be giving away some great prizes. And Becca, I want to know what your favorite side dish. Everyone else, 773-763-9278. Hey, Becca, how are you doing today? Hi, Becca.
Hi.
How are you doing?
How are you?
I'm very well. We're talking about our favorite side dishes, and everyone's got one. Everyone's got that plate that's just got to be on that holiday table. What's your favorite?
Beautifully buttered, brown sugared, just oozing sweet potatoes.
Ooh, Then is it no walnuts, right? Do you like it with walnuts? No marshmallows?
No, don't do. Oh no, actually, I don't like those. No, it's just doing the butter and the brown sugar only, and you let that crystallize and form as well. It's super.
Oh,
I got it from a friend's mother, and nobody does it better than her.
Oh, there you go. Oh, wonderful. Hold on. Thank you so much for calling, Becca. Are you? What are your? Well, before I let you go, before I put you on hold, what are your plans for the holidays?
I'm going to be spending it with 3 different people.
Okay.
Spending it out through Christmas Eve, family and friends, and someone who was recently widowed. So,
oh, that's kind.
Throwing it all in the mix.
Yeah. So, do you have to, now is that 3 different meals for you then, or is it? Are you able to gather together?
No, it'll be three different scenarios. Yeah,
yeah. It's a lot. You got to manage your emotions and to kind of figure out what that's going to be like. Well, thank you so much for calling. Stand by, and thank you so much. I'm with you. I love the sweet potato side dishes, and see, there you go. We got our first one, 773-763-9278. Let us know what your favorite side dish is for your chance to win I will give it to Becca as our first caller, unless somebody because now we have to go back and forth and decide who's going to win our first prize for North Branch Fried Chicken. And by the way, it is such great food. Every time I start talking about our favorite restaurants, I start getting hungry. Maybe listening to Becca talk about the sweet potatoes and the brown sugar and how it caramelizes. It is good stuff. It's delicious. And then Rhonda, one second, we've got Rhonda. Rhonda, what's your favorite side dish?
Baked clams.
Baked clams? What?
Yes. Yeah.
Lady B's like I'm with Rhonda. Is that a family tradition for you?
Yes, it is.
Do we know how that tradition started?
We have nothing but seafood. Nothing but seafood.
It's a whole seafood spread? What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that. That is so unique. What do you know how that tradition started with?
It's the Italian thing. It's the Italian thing.
Oh, I did not know that. So if you have baked clams, what are some of the other? Do you have like salmon? Do you have like shrimp? I mean, everything and different some of it's.
We have shrimp cocktail. We have a crab dip. We have shrimp Dijon. What else? Oh, we have lox. And the smoked salmon, just all kinds of things. When my mom was alive, she used to make the stuffed calamari in red sauce.
Oh wow, man! Oh man!
Linguine. Over linguine.
I love that tradition. That's so great. Thank you so much. All right, stand by. Hold on one second. I'm going to take a break here, and we're going to come back with Steve Goodie, and I think we have one more caller we've got to hold on one second. Are they coming up? Because maybe we'll get to Steve Goodie and in just a moment. I've got 2 listeners on the line for our prize for North Branch Fried Chicken, and we'll be right back with Steve Goodie, and we got to pick between Becca and Rhonda. Becca or Rhonda? We'll figure it out in just a moment on WCPT. You're listening to Driving It Home with Patti Vasquez.
A better life with Dr. Sanjay Gupta.
There are good ways and there are bad ways to manage your anger. I'm Dr. Sanjay Gupta, CNN's chief medical correspondent. Anger is an emotional response to a real or imagined threat or provocation, ranging from mild irritation to blind rage. It evokes your flight or fight response physically and mentally. Now, first things first, take a deep breath, count to 10. As time passes, the arousal will decrease, so the longer you count, the more time your body has to relax. Channel your anger into energy to solve the problem of what made you angry in the first place. Don't spend time blowing off steam to other people. Why? Because venting keeps the memories at the forefront of your mind. Also, no vigorous exercise. When your heart rate is elevated, your arousal levels remain high, which is the opposite of what you want to happen when you're trying to control your anger. I'm Dr. Sanjay Gupta, helping you live a better life.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
Here's a great thing to consider doing right now before the end of the year. Call Medishare and find out just how much you would save by switching to Medishare, the affordable alternative to health insurance. When you call, you'll get some good news and probably be very happily surprised, too. The typical family saves $500 a month, but you might save even more. It's so worth it to at least find out. And you'll see why more than 400,000 people are already members. Medishare is a Christian community that's shared more than $4 billion in each other's healthcare costs. It really is remarkable, and they're very easy to talk to. And here's the thing. If you join before the end of the year, they'll waive your new member fee. That's another $170 you'll save. I'll give you the number here in a second. The call, and you'll get a price within 2 minutes. And again, the deadline is December 31st, so call now. You'll save even more. Call 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
Chicago's Progressive Talk, WCPT 820, where facts matter.
Happy holidays, Bill O'Reilly.
Shut up.
So you say Merry Christmas, and that makes me smile. But when I say Happy Holidays, you get all hostile. Yes, I know that it's Christmas. It's very special to you. But there are other winter holidays. I'm just including them too. Oh, but it's all about you.
There's no war on Christmas. Go ahead and celebrate.
We're going to catch up with Steve Goodie in just one moment. We've got one more listener on the line. I want to make sure that we get to all of our contestants for our North Branch Fried Chicken giveaway. And Sherry is going to let us know about her favorite side dish. Sherry, what's your favorite side dish?
Our favorite side dish is sautéed spinach with roasted red peppers.
Ooh. Oh, look at the lady. You guys are making us all hungry. And now I want you to know if you don't win today, I want you to remember to keep calling in because we're going to have prizes every single day, Sherry. But I always do the cream spinach, but not with red peppers. So I might. Is it like kind of chunks of red peppers or sort of hint?
It's just the long roasted red peppers, sautéed garlic.
Yes. I'm a fan.
And it looks so festive and Christmassy. It's red and green.
I love it. Thank you so much, Sherry. Stand by. Let me do this 1 second. I got to give this away. Hold on. Here, let's do this. I'm going to have Steve Goodie pick. You didn't know that. All right. Hey, Steve, I need a favor from you. You have to pick our winner for our first giveaway, a North Branch Fried Chicken giveaway gift card. Hi, Steve. First of all, hi, Steve Goodie. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Hi, troublemaker. I sent you a bunch of songs about reindeers and elves and such, and you played the one about the war. Thank you.
That's one of my favorites. I'm sorry. I'll play one. I did Grandpa Got Run Over by a Hybrid and Mendel the Reindeer as well earlier, just so you know. But then I was like, okay. I also want this one because it came up in the rotation after those, and so that's what I did.
Wow.
I don't know.
I'm not really complaining.
It's a great song. Steve, you have to pick a number between 1 and 3.
7. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. 2.
2. All right. Rhonda has won our gift card to North Branch Fried Chicken. Thank you so much. So, Rhonda, hang on the line. And Becca and Sherry, please call back. I've got tons of prizes going on for the next week and a half and through New Year's Eve. So, please call back. Rhonda, hold on the line. Lady B's going to get your information, your phone number, and your email is all we need to connect you with North Branch Fried Chicken. Congratulations, Rhonda. Thank you, Becca. And thank you so much, Sherry. And Rhonda's favorite side dish, by the way, Steve, is baked clams. They have a whole seafood, buffet.
That's not a side dish. That's a dish.
I know, but it's all.
Are you kidding me?
The whole thing is all seafood for her holidays. What is your favorite side dish for the holidays?
Lasagna.
Really? Or are you just kidding?
Probably. I don't know.
For the holidays.
There's so many to choose from.
See,
something chocolate probably.
Ooh, see now, I just go with the stuffing. I love stuffing. I love the smell of stuffing. I don't care if you put clams in it. You know what? I will put clams in my stuffing. That doesn't sound right, but you know what I mean.
Plus, it's a verb, too. It's active. Yes, let's do that.
Yes, exactly. Oh, man, Steve. So tell folks about the Kvetchmas Kvetchmas album. Yeah, I see. I can't even do it. Tell folks.
Our friend Brad Tassel and I put together an album that brings Christmas and Hanukkah traditions together in a funny and slightly not okay way. And we call it a Kvetchmas Carol, because we made up that word Kvetchmas, because the mess part, that's from Christmas, because Christmas is joyous and kvetching is Jewish. So there you go.
I love it. I love the collaboration that you guys have. And do you have any more virtual holiday shows coming up?
We have one for a senior center, and I don't know that it's open to the public, but it might be on the 22nd, which I believe is a week from yesterday. It's a Wednesday, I think, next week. And if folks would like to check it out, just go to my website, send me an email, stevegoodie.com. That's stevegoodie.com. Hit the contact button and let me know if you'd like a show, because if you can't make that one, we might be able to do one for you.
Oh, there
you have Zoom, and we all do.
Exactly. I mean, folks had to scramble last year. I know that was it busier last year because no one could have a holiday party, and you guys were like, "Here we are. We will celebrate with you."
Yeah, it was just dandy.
It was just.
I mean, trying to make the best of a huge worldwide pandemic. It was dandy.
Well, and that's the thing is, I feel like too many people are acting as though we're no longer in a pandemic, and it's making me a little bit crazy. I can't with this.
Me too. I know.
It's not great.
Yeah.
It's not great. Have you seen Ron Johnson out of Wisconsin talking about Listerine? He can't stop talking about Listerine. He's
no.
And then he's like, Fauci's. There's things you can do to keep yourself healthy, and Fauci's taking more vitamin D. He won't tell you he's taking more vitamin D. Like it's some sort of conspiracy to not let people know you can take vitamin D to fortify your immune.
Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that.
Crying out loud. It's just that the past 2 years I've actually been doing it. That's all.
Yeah, exactly.
So we've known about that for a long time.
By the way, we have a show. You've got the holiday shows that you're available for. We also have our virtual comedy event tonight, virtual comedy show, virtualcomedyshow.com at 8 p.m. Central. And what can folks look forward to tonight? What's on our cast of characters?
Well, it's an extra musical and wacky show tonight because we have two very funny and very talented Nashville songwriters sharing funny songs with us. Normally, we have one musical guest, but tonight we have two. We have Annie Mosier, who's just awesome, and we have John Prentice, who's just as awesome, but slightly different from Annie. And they will be doing funny songs, which I will have to answer with other funny songs off the top of my head without knowing what they were going to do. So it's always nutty like that. And we're going to have, you got to show up for this one. You got to be there in time for the top 10 list, Patty, because earlier in the show, I'll be doing my top 10 list, and it's the top 10 creepy and unsuccessful pickup lines, and there will be wardrobe and lights and music, and I'll be fake martini. So you have to see this.
Oh, what?
It's tonight. I know. It's all tonight at 8 o'clock at virtualcomedyshow.com. That's virtualcomedyshow.com.
virtualcomedyshow.com at 8 p.m. Central. I'm trying to decide what I'm in a really good mood today, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to melt. I'm not going to be. So I do a Patty melt on all of our virtual comedy shows ever since Brad and Steve invited me to be a part of this wonderful performance. It's just been so much fun. It's been great to be there with everybody. And
it's great to have you as a regular. And I know how to get you to melt, even if you're in a good mood. I will just say the word Supreme Court, and it'll set you off. You'll be fine.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. Rack 'em and stack 'em is all I'm saying. Stack it. Stack it. Stack it. It's so crazy.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and deputize people for their own reproductive health. I don't know if you follow a lot of the stories because I know that you're a lot of the stories that women are sharing about their why they decided to terminate a pregnancy, and it's everything from there was this incredible story about a woman whose the fetus had no nasal cavity, all the organs were underdeveloped. It was not I can't remember the way they put it, but was not going to survive once it left the uterus. And this woman talked about how she had to go through this entire process, and she still mourns that, but she had to have the abortion. It would have been illegal for her to do that in Texas. It is okay. Maybe I can melt. You're right.
I think you can. And have you heard what the Governor Newsom in California is doing with guns, similar to what's going on with the abortion stuff?
I am, but let folks know because it's amazing.
he's proposing a whole bunch of a whole program to make folks have to jump through the same hoops to buy a gun that people in Texas have to go through if they have an unwanted pregnancy, and it's just amazing.
It is. It's insane.
Really eye-opening.
It's awful. Well, Steve, will you join me again tomorrow? Let's play some more Christmas music. I'll do the ones.
I would love to do that.
Excellent. Come join me again tomorrow for the end of the show, and everyone tune in. We've got more prizes to give away. Thank you, Jerry, for helping me collaborate with so many of the great businesses in the Chicagoland area. Thank you, Steve Goodie, for joining us, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. Thank you, Lady B. The Devil's Advocate is up next. Have a great evening, everyone.
You know when you order a new video game, or a golf club, or a blender, and then it arrives at your door, you get a little thrill. Imagine how much more thrilling it is when you order a new car.